Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. I welcome you all in APSEX Online Sport and Assignments tutorial for Round 2 Week 5. I am Zubia Razak from APS Chaktamni. The grade is 7 and subject is Science. Today we have started our new chapter, that is Human Organ Systems. In the human body, organs work together in groups called organ systems. Organ systems carry out much larger jobs than a single organ is able to do. Humans, like all organisms, are made up of organ systems which work together to carry out all of the tasks required in a living thing. A machine will not work without any fuel. The fuel supplies the energy to make the machine go. So here is balanced diet which supplies energy and all the chemicals needed for growth and to keep the body working properly. Digestion. Digestion is the process by which complex substances are broken down into simpler substances. Why must food be digested? When food is digested, it is broken down into simpler, soluble, smaller particles which enter the bloodstream and are carried to all parts of the body. Enzymes in digestion. Enzymes break down large insoluble food molecules into smaller soluble ones which can be absorbed through the small intestine wall to enter the bloodstream. The human digestive system consists of mouth, gullet, stomach, liver, pancreas, small intestine, large intestine, and anus. Did you know that alimentary canal is about 10 meters long and food takes about 24 hours to pass from one end to another? Now I will discuss about moving our food. The walls of alimentary canal have muscles which tighten and relax to produce wave-like contractions. These contractions cause a squeezing action called peristalsis that pushes food material along the canal. So here is the ball of food which is moving in this alimentary canal through the contraction and relaxation of muscles. So it is peristalsis. Now I will discuss about salivary amylase. Food enters the mouth and is broken up and chewed by the teeth. Saliva produced in the salivary glands is mixed with the food to make it easier to swallow. Saliva also contains an enzyme called salivary amylase which digests starch into a simpler sugar called maltose. So salivary amylase helps in the semi-digestion of starch. Now I will discuss about the function of esophagus. Esophagus pushes the food towards stomach, where gastric juice is made. Gastric juice is a unique combination of hydrochloric acid, lipase and pepsin. Its main function is to inactivate swallowed microorganisms, thereby inhibiting infectious agents from reaching the intestine. And gastric juice is made in stomach. These are home tasks for the day 1. Task 2. The first part of small intestine where bile is added through the duct is duodenum. Bile is produced in liver and stored in gallbladder. This bile neutralizes the stomach and breaks fats into tiny droplets. Pancreas produces pancreatic juice. This pancreatic juice contains enzymes which are trypsin, pancreatic amylase, which digest proteins, carbohydrates, and lipids. Small intestine produces intestinal juice. The walls of small intestine produce intestinal juice, which, like pancreatic juice, contains a variety of enzymes to digest different food materials. Amylase to digest starch, protease to digest protein into amino acids, lipase to digest fat into fatty acids and glycerol, carbohydrates to digest any remaining carbohydrates into glucose. So here you are watching on your screen that there is a relationship between the stomach, liver, pancreas and gallbladder. The end products of digestion are glucose, amino acids, fatty acids and glycerol. The appendix sits at the junction of small intestine and large intestine. It's a thin tube about 4 inches long. Normally, the appendix sits in the lower right abdomen. These are home tasks for the day 2. You have to test yourself textbook page 74, and you have to do exercise question number 3 and 4 on your textbooks with your lead pencils.